Hey everybody, welcome to Fiber in the Family episode 5. It's the Earth Day episode, it's the paper mill episode. I'm Brian Clampitt, this is Meredith Clampitt Whaley. Guess where we both work?
Clampitt Paper. And we have an amazing episode for you today. It's all about the paper mill. We have Nancy Dutch with Neenah Paper on today. We talk you through how paper is made. Get ready, it's exciting. And then we talk about a little bit of tips and trends.
We do?
And we also play a little trivia, which I turns out not so good at.
I thought you did really good.
Okay, well, 50-50.
Play along with us, and we also have a little challenge for you at the end as well. So Can't wait to see what you come up with and see those pictures too. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to do all those podcast things like, subscribe, and share.
I was going to actually make sure you said that.
Except I said share and
you know
subscribe.
What, though? I think they get it. They get it.
Share and subscribe.
I think share should be a new word. So we're going to take that with us. So thanks for joining us.
Let's jump in. Meredith. Okay, big episode today. It's Earth Day. It's April.
We love the earth. Right?
Well, obviously you do.
Who doesn't love the earth? Come on, Brian.
My goodness. Well, we're going to talk about some Earth Day fun facts.
Okay.
And we got an interview with Nancy from Neenah Paper.
Yes.
And they have some great earth-friendly papers.
Sustainability practices.
That sounds way better.
Yes.
Than earth-friendly papers.
So paper in itself is renewable, recyclable, biodegradable resource. So paper in itself is actually a really great resource.
That's right. We're dispelling the myth, everybody.
The myths are gone.
Paper is actually not so bad for the environment after all.
Yeah. Paper really isn't.
So let's get back to it.
Yeah.
Let's dump those computers, those tablets, those phones.
I think we need those.
Let's keep those computers, those tablets, those phones, but let's also use more paper.
Yes. Yes. It's a combination. It's a marriage of both.
It is.
We need them both. So
and they both can work wonderfully together. But it's going to be a great episode.
What else are we doing?
Interview, and then of course, Meredith, our bread and butter, the tips and trends.
Tips and trends.
And we may even have a hot take.
I love a hot take occasionally.
So let's buckle our seatbelts.
Buckle up,
because it's going to be a fun episode. Okay, Meredith, big segment right here. We're going to talk about some Earth Day fun facts and very riveting, talk about how paper's made.
Grab your pillows, people.
Now, to be fair, I wanted to actually make paper here on the podcast.
I know, you did. You wanted to bring blenders and a tub of water and screens, and me being the fun police, realistic Ralph that I am, I said no.
So we have some items to demonstrate how paper's made, and you'll get a wonderful education nonetheless. But first, Meredith, let's talk about some Earth Day fun facts.
Okay.
Found these on the Google.
The Google.
Okay.
All right, what you got?
Tell me if you knew these. Right. April 22nd.
Oh, I was going to say, know when it is. It's April 22nd. So,
all right.
Spoiler alert.
Okay. Should we do this trivia style?
Yeah.
Okay. What city hosts one of the largest Earth Day celebrations?
New York.
New York is correct. You're 2 for 2.
I told you I love the earth.
Okay. How many trees have been planted on Earth Day to help with restoration of forests?
Oh, I have no idea. Like, literally couldn't even pull a number. Tell me.
The answer here is millions.
Millions. Specific.
Thanks a lot,
Google.
It's a little broad, but that's okay.
I love that, though. Millions of trees.
What year did Earth Day go global?
Oh, 1990.
1990. You know your stuff. All right. Ooh, this is a disappointing one. What percentage of the globe's coral reefs have been destroyed?
Oh, we'll talk about depressing. I don't know, 10?
25%.
Oh.
Crazy.
Can we do more like upbeat trivia facts
Sure.
from the Google?
What country did Earth Day begin in?
The United States. Wait.
The United
North
States.
America.
United States.
Okay.
What is a common name other countries have for Earth Day?
Global Impact Day? No.
Incorrect. International
Womp womp.
International Mother Earth Day.
Oh, that's pretty.
See, I don't like it. My mother's name is Terry, and not Earth.
Our mother.
Yes, our mother's name is Terry, not Mother Earth. So.
Remember, we are related.
Last one. Did you know, or I'm sorry, true or false? Does Earth Day have its own song?
I want to say yes, because why would they ask?
It's true. It's true.
True. Oh, sorry. Yes
okay.
Or no?
And
that was enjoyable.
The most important question.
How's paper made?
Is paper bad for the earth?
No, it's not.
False.
False.
No, it's not. You're correct. Now, Meredith, let's talk to our valuable listeners about how paper is actually made. As we've established, and we'll talk a little bit about later, trees are cut down, but they are replanted.
Yes.
And very renewable.
Yes.
Talk a little bit about that.
So the tree forests are actually very well managed, and a lot of them are multi-generational. And so what happens is they're pulling out trees, but they're leaving other trees. So they're continuing to thrive in that environment, and then they're replanting. So think of it like a crop. They just go in and they pull what they need, but they replant. So if you think about that, like trees like that, it's actually a really great system. So
keeps a forest healthy.
Exactly.
If not, it just gets cluttered.
Yes.
No one likes clutter.
Yeah.
Help me, I'm a hoarder. Most stressful show.
I can't.
Forests don't want to be cluttered. They need to be cleansed.
Yes.
And made room for new trees. So we have wood, is what we're saying. Wood is first. We have softwood. We have hardwood.
Yep.
Then this here is unbleached wood pulp. The wood is then pulped down.
Yep.
Sometimes through a mechanical process, sometimes through a chemical process.
Nice.
Okay. So we have this, you want to show them that brown, unbleached wood pulp. So that would not be an ideal color for a sheet of paper.
No.
In there. So what's going to happen next? We're going to bleach it. Just like you would add bleach to your laundry. Very similar. We're going to bleach it so we can start getting that nice white color, or to make your colors stand out when you print it. Finally, continuing on, we're going to add some chemicals. This here is calcium carbonate. You might think, what in the world is that? I haven't had science class in so many years. Think Tums. Yep. Tums is one of the ingredients, or calcium carbonate is one of the ingredients in Tums. Yes. Make your tummy feel better. Yes. Had too much Tex-Mex. You could take some Tums. So this is going to, again, add some bulk, some sturdiness, some filler to our wood pulp that has been bleached. Then we move forward, and we have, this is the beginnings of a finishing product. Mm-hmm. So if we're going to have a coated paper and things like that, but paper is basically strained, and then it runs through a bunch of dryers on screens. It's flattened. It's like 90% water.
95% water.
95% water when it starts, and then that water is drained out through 5%
series when it ends.
Of rollers and calendars and screens. Yep. And then lastly, there's some starch. So again, this is going to create that smoothness on
the sizing press
on the surface. And hard to believe, but what started as a tree is going to end up as a nice sheet of paper.
Absolutely.
And so I'm not sure if I did that process justice, but hopefully someone has.
I think you did great.
A little better idea on how paper is made. And then a lot of paper nowadays is recycled or has recycled content. So you can take that finished sheet of paper, once it's been used, it can be recycled and then go back through this process mixed in with the wood. It's pulped down and then mixed back in. And
so we would call this like a virgin fiber sheet, right? Because it's straight from the forest. Whereas with a recycled sheet of paper, you're gonna be taking this pulp. It would be, instead of this pulp though, it would be recycled pulp. And so they would mix it in with this. And that's how you get those different percentages of recycled content in your paper. So there's post-consumer, there's post-industrial, there's different types of recycled fiber.
Yeah, very good. Yeah. So Meredith, real quickly, if someone says, I want to make my own sheet of paper at home.
So Brian really wanted to make paper. I know we mentioned that, but.
Quick tutorial.
Okay, take a blender, fill it with water, take a toilet paper roll, wrap it around your hand like a ton, right? put it in the blender, blend it up. If you want, put some little seeds in there. Get crazy. Maybe put some flower petals. Post blend, not before blend, for the handmade stuff. And then what you do is you're going to have like a bucket that you fill up with water, but you're going to need a screen, which is a very specific thing that you might need to buy.
You can get like maybe an old window screen.
Yep.
Or something like that.
You can get them.
Strainer possibly in your kitchen, a real fine one.
Maybe if it's flat.
Yep.
Yeah. But you're going to basically pour your mixture of your toilet paper and your water in this bin. And then you're going to put the screen under. You're going to dunk it under and you're going to basically strain it up. And there needs to be enough fiber, enough pulp that it lays on top of that screen. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to dry it. You're going to dry it overnight. It'll be 24 hours. And then you have it's going to be real thick. It's going to be real dense. But that's just your little handmade sheet of paper. I'm so sorry we couldn't do that today.
That's okay. But here's what I would like you to do. If you decide, I want to make my own sheet of paper, can you send us a picture? Take a picture.
Please.
Show us. We want to see it. We want to see you making homemade paper.
Yeah. It's really fun.
And we'll give you a shout out on our podcast.
Yeah.
On our social medias. We would love to see that.
We'll send you some Clampitt Paper merch, Paper Lover merch.
That's right. So now, really excited. Let's jump to our interview with Nancy from Neenah Paper. All right. Welcome back, everybody. And we are so excited right now to be joined by our wonderful guest, Nancy Dutch from Neenah Paper. And Meredith, would you talk a little bit about Nancy before we officially bring her on?
I would love to. Nancy is our fabulous salesperson from Neenah Paper. She has been in the paper business for over 20 years and has worked for tons of paper manufacturers, and she's just a wealth of knowledge. She lives in Colorado, in Denver, and we're just really excited to have her. She is such a helpful person for us at Clampitt, and Neenah is just a fabulous resource. So thank you so much for being here, Nancy.
Thank you for having me. So excited. Yay.
Nancy, this is special. This is our 5th episode ever of our Fiber in the Family, our paper podcast. And so, like Meredith said, we're grateful that you're here with us. And so if you would start off, we always like to ask everybody, what paper person are you? And then you can also tell us what paper person just you are in general as well.
Sure, absolutely. Well, I would have to say, if I were to pick a Clampitt paper person, I would pick CoverGirl.
Me too. I would pick that for you.
I think, Meredith, you and I probably would fight over that one. I just love that you have these paper people. It's just so creative and innovative. And but in terms of describing myself as in an adjective, I would say I'm kind of a romantic paper person, in that I grew up in the paper industry just like you all did. Paper is really in our DNA, right? I mean, you can't get away from it. And my grandmother, my mother, they instilled the importance of handwritten correspondence, just to really experience that moment. I describe paper as sort of 3 things: tactile, timeless, and treasured. I just, there's nothing like receiving a beautiful handwritten note. And Meredith, you always do it. You're so good at it too. So thank you for the beautiful letters you've sent me on the incredible stationery. It's truly spectacular. But
yours also.
I just think in this world of fast paced, we're moving so quickly. Let's just take a moment, be deliberate, write something down on paper. I don't know. I just feel great when I pop something in that mailbox, put the stamp on it, and send it off. And in this digital world, I just think it's so timeless and so important to not lose sight of the power of the written word.
I love that.
So true. Yeah. So true. So Nancy, we have a lot of listeners out there. Well, we have 6, but for all of them listening that are newer to the paper industry or this industry as a whole, can you describe what exactly the paper mill does and your role and how you work with us and just kind of how it all works together?
Sure. So really the paper mill is sort of the foundation of everything we do, right? In the print community, it all sort of starts at that point. So our paper engineers, they take these beautiful materials, fibers, cotton, pulp, and create something really magical. But it's really important at the mill level that they're using, upholding to all the specifications to make our products perform beautifully on press, right? Whether it be managing the brightness, the opacity, the shade, all of those different attributes that are really important in terms of how our products are going to perform on the printing press. So, and then as far as my role, I am a liaison between the mill and our wonderful merchant partners. And so I'm going out there and really educating the merchants on new products, new innovation, what's happening, what's the latest and greatest, what's in store. Meredith sharing some of the interesting products that we feature and our beautiful promotional materials that we do at Neenah. But back to sort of the paper mill, the other important attribute to consider, especially come into close to Earth Day, is the paper mill is really the environmental steward of all things we do to make sure that we are manufacturing in responsible ways. We're following the regulations and complying with the FSC, which really regulates a lot of the governing bodies with the paper manufacturers, just to make sure that we're being responsible stewards to that environment. So, and also in terms of our go-to-market strategy, it's really important to realize that we work with the paper merchants, right? You are the ones delivering the products to the customers, and you're out there not only warehousing and shipping the paper, but you're inspiring, you're educating, you're elevating brands. And we are so fortunate to work with Clampitt because you do it unlike anybody else. You guys are the best in the business. And we just feel very fortunate to have you as a partner with Neenah. So thank you for all the incredible things you do and continue to do to inspire the community.
Well, thank you. Those are such kind words.
We will let you buy us lunch sometime.
No.
Happy to do that. I want to garden the gods.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, right back at you, Nancy and Neenah. I mean, they come out with wonderful promotions and really help us, especially in business development, do our job really well. So, and just for all 6 of you listening, that's something that people often confuse Clampitt. Like, we don't make, Clampitt Paper does not make any paper. Neenah and other mills are the manufacturers of the paper. So sometimes my friends are like, so do you guys make paper down in Dallas? And I'm like, no.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah. So
very good.
Just to clear that up.
Now, Nancy,
right.
You mentioned something about the environment, the FSC, the Forest Stewardship Council. There's that myth going around. You'll probably hear it. People say it all the time. I don't want to use paper. I want to save the trees. Or I don't want to cut down any more trees, so I'm going to send an email instead. Can you help dispel that myth that using paper means cutting down a bunch of trees or ruining a forest?
Well, it's really quite the opposite. Obviously, paper is a renewable resource, and if we didn't have the forest, we would have other problems happening at that land. It could be demolished for commercial real estate or residential buildings, things of that nature. Paper is a renewable resource. We're constantly refurbishing, we're constantly replanting and reharvesting trees. So it's very sustainable. It's a renewable life cycle within our ecosystem. A lot of that too you hear is out there in terms of a lot of the companies aren't really wanting to send out paper statements anymore. So that's sort of a myth as well. And they default to that comment. But everything you see is kind of going from a billing perspective now to digital, right? But really, it's so important. And the mills, we go through very extensive audits every year by the FSC. And it's a very involved process, making sure that we are in compliance with the governing body of the FSC, that we are manufacturing in a responsible way to make sure that we're protecting our environment in really powerful ways.
Very nice. Good to know. And what would you say is really encouraging to you about the paper industry right now?
I would just say, I'm very passionate about the paper industry. And when I have 3 daughters, and when I look at them and I see them writing letters, I see them journaling, I just think it's a really powerful thing to witness. And I think a lot of that was due in part to, when you look back at COVID, granted that was a very challenging and very difficult time for many of us, but when I kind of look at one of the positive outcomes of COVID, I think it kind of brought us back to basics, right? We were all like going back to the maker movement. What can we do? We're in our homes. We're bored. We've got to figure out ways to entertain ourselves. Let's write a letter. Let's reconnect with family members and people we haven't been in touch with for quite some time, and write a letter to them, journal, write down, create memories that are, long life for lifetime, right? So I just see there's a resurgence. I think it's very bright. Our business at Neenah was up last year, and Clampitt had an incredible year with us as well. So that's a sign. Our papers are not inexpensive. We're a premium mill. So the fact that people still do not want to compromise the integrity of their brand, they want to use beautiful papers to convey their brands and communicate that message. I just think that's a really very, very powerful and a bright spot for us to be in right now.
Yeah, I love that. Nancy, not to call you out, but one of my favorite things I get now on Christmas, I got on your list a couple of years ago, but her daughter writes a letter every Christmas and it's like their Christmas update, and it is no filter. It is full tilt. It's hilarious. And it has become my dad and I's favorite thing over That's Christmas awesome. That we get. And so speaking to that, I just wanted to say thank you for bringing that joy and your daughter into our
You're going to laugh because we were behind this year. We literally just had our Christmas card taken last week. So 2025 letter and photo will be coming to you shortly.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Just a little late this year.
That's okay. It's just, yeah, it's just more that's exciting.
My family's the same. We had instead of a Christmas card, we're sending like a year in review.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, very nice.
It's sort of funny. You get those letters, how everything is so picture perfect, and that's definitely not the case with the Dutch house. So we pretty much lay it all out there.
I love the honesty. I love it.
Well, Nancy, again, thank you for being with us. As we begin to wrap up, talk to us a little bit about some new things that Neenah has going on. And I know we have some samples here on our table of little cereal boxes and scratch and sniff stickers.
I'm obsessed with those.
Which are amazing. They really smell like Fruity Pebbles.
They do. That's an incredible piece, and I have to give it to our marketing team. They just do such fantastic work. That was born out of an idea from a designer out of Vancouver, who actually came up with this. It was obsessed with the cereal box concept, and it brought back the memories of childhood and going to the camping and the mom bringing the cereal boxes. And he approached Neenah a few years back, and the printer was also out of Vancouver as well. And they came up with this incredible concept. And the carrier is gorgeous. It shows our 24-point Neenah folding board in black, and it's flawless. There's no cracking. You don't see any white fibers. But the boxes are all little cell sheets, really, if you will. They tell you on the nutrition facts exactly what
That's
the basis weight is.
The nutrition facts are the production notes, and I think it's hilarious. Or the calipers.
18 point.
Yeah.
Love it.
You can just look at there, and it tells you exactly what you need to say. I mean, it's pretty impressive, and it's just a really wonderful piece to take out. And we're really promoting heavily our folding board this year at Neenah. And one of the things too I should mention, as it relates to new in the industry, new at Neenah, it's not necessarily new, but just the packaging segment being so big right now and so explosive. It's really, really taken off. And we have a big focus this year at Neenah on packaging. But when you look, I'm actually in Los Angeles right now for the LuxPack conference, which starts tomorrow. So excited to see kind of what new trends. But what we are seeing at Neenah in terms of packaging and the aesthetic is much more of a minimalist approach, kind of in sync with the Pantone color, Cloud Dancer, right? It's white this year, which is so interesting, right? And we're seeing that. We're not seeing a lot of the coated shiny boxes with bold foil and all those types of things. It's much more, the aesthetic is more white, muted tones, blind embossing, just a really elevated, beautiful look, if you will. I don't know, Meredith, if you're sort of seeing the same thing with your clients as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think the Cloud Dancer was really a shock. Maybe not to everyone, but to me, I was really surprised. And then after a bit, I was like, oh no, that makes a lot of sense, because it's just almost like a blank canvas, and then you can do what you will. We love a blind emboss as well, and a very simple, just clean. Yeah. I love clean. So yeah, I love it.
The other thing I think I was thinking about over the weekend too is just the explosive digital technology that we're seeing and how that is becoming so big. And I'm sure when you all visit your printers, you're seeing some of that old offset equipment being taken out, replaced with a larger digital presses. And at Neenah, I will do a call up. We actually have our wonderful digital guide that represents all the digital products that we manufacture that are suitable for both environments, whether it be dry toner, whether it be indigo. These products are going to work beautifully. And we have over 60 colors that are suitable for digital printing and 16 finishes. So it's a very expansive portfolio that we can go to market with. And I always tell people, don't default to smooth. You can have incredible results by printing on texture. Try techweave, linen, laid. There's a lot of options there that are going to work beautifully on the digital press. So we're really excited about the growth in digital technology, and designers have the ability to make adjustments while on press versus no downtime before they had to change plates, right? So it's a much, much easier fix if they want to make changes or include variable data to personalize, a customer experience. So digital is kind of becoming very large and continuing to evolve.
Yeah.
Well, please send a bunch of those our way so we can start handing them out, and then put in a good word for us to bring back classic columns. So for whatever,
classic columns. It's one of my favorites as well.
I wanted to say
make it in white. In the white, but we need to. I agree. We do still have it in white, but you're right. It's a beautiful product.
For those of you who didn't get a chance to listen to our episode 4, we do kind of touch on digital printing technologies a little bit. And so if you didn't get a chance to listen to that, maybe listen to that, talk a little bit about some of those technologies Nancy was alluding to, and kind of explain a little bit about the difference between offset and digital. So
yeah. Nancy, this is wonderful, very educational. Thank you. Again, want to encourage all our listeners to smell with your ears because this is so cool. And Nancy, how can people get in touch with you if they want to find more info?
Yeah. Oh, I love connecting with people. So my email is nancy.dutch@mativ.com. Feel free to reach out anytime. I'm on LinkedIn as well. So please reach out. And I love to inspire, just like the Clampitt folks do an incredible job. So, and share the latest and share the love of Neenah Paper.
Oh, thank you so much, Nancy. You're the best.
Thank you. You guys are amazing. So thanks for doing such incredible work out there. Thank you for having me.
All right. Well, we'll hope to see you soon.
Okay. Cheers.
Bye.
All right, Mayor, time for one of our favorite segments.
Tips and trends.
Tips and trends. You always have the best ideas.
Well, since it is Earth Day episode, it's the Earth Day episode. I think even though we've belabored this, we're going to talk about using recycled paper or paper-based alternatives for signage, for materials, for things like that. We've got all those. One thing I'm just going to mention is I love like the fiber added look. We were talking about that actually, that you really like that flecked fiber look too. And I feel like those are coming back. So I think that's a trend we're seeing. And most of the time that has at least 30% recycled content, which is a great sustainability message that you can tell in your story too. But we've got tons of options. Even if you just want a beautiful bright white sheet that's 100% recycled, we have that too. So I think those are some, great tips for using recycled papers. And then trends, I see that with that fiber added. And then also, switching from PVC based to paper based materials for your signage. I think that's a small switch that can actually make a big impact.
Yes. So, and definitely starting to see more and more of that.
So much more of that. And the cost.
Which we've talked about, I think, in previous episodes.
Yeah. And the cost, it used to be quite a change to go from a plastic to a paper based. And now they're really kind of lowering that gap, which is a nice thing to see. So.
Yeah. So some great tips and trends right there, Meredith. Yeah. Thank you very much. And then lastly, like we've really rubbed in all episode long, is
I don't know if you guys have gotten this message yet.
Paper's not bad for the environment. You're not killing trees or chopping down forests or destroying our planet by using paper. Actually, quite the opposite. So we want to encourage use more paper.
Use more paper. It's a renewable and recyclable resource, so keep on using it.
So just some tips and trends from your friendly paper people here. But thank you for watching our Earth Day episode, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to send us pictures of your homemade paper. And you won't want to miss next month because we're going to be talking outside the paper box.
Yeah, thinking outside that paper box.
Thinking outside the paper box. It's going to be a great one. We'll see you soon.